Hello, everybody. My name's Ardendrous, and welcome back to Minecraft: Age of Pirates. And I've been up to stuff. There's a little bit, there's something different now, isn't there? So last time, after dealing with some zombie villagers in a like dirt hut behind us, and fighting a rot knight, and finally beating one after like fighting one on like episode 1 or 2 or whatever, we came back and started planning out the docks. And we had like a basic rough idea of how we were going to have some things, but we weren't quite done with it. I I'm at a rant with this. So remember how I was saying it was making this like giant wooden structure over here, or a wooden platform over here? I did, and I've even left open like this spot so that we can continue on building this pathway down here. Maybe put another couple little buildings here, and then end it off somewhere's over here. Then it goes out all the way over here, so that we can just like get onto a boat here. This would be like the loading platform for like a slightly taller ship. Anyways, when we have these stairs down here, going out along this giant gangplank or whatever. Gangplank's not the right word. That would be it's like a ship's gangplank with something to lower over to, so you can travel over. This would just be like a oh, it's called. I'm bad with words. Then we have these. A couple of them actually. So we actually have 2 spots over here to park ships. And then these are all just like, this is almost entirely oak slabs with like this mossy cobblestone paving as like a border, and like oak log pillars at the edges, at the corners. Again, same exact thing on the inside. Going out onto another one of those dock areas. Then we have this section, which is like a little bit raised up, and then it's like quite a bit more sunken in. This, once I kind of figure out how I want to like design it, is it's quite a bit bigger, and it's quite yeah. This is where I'm planning on building our actual ship, like our own personal one that we get to design from the bottom up. This is where I'm going to be building it, I think. Might do some like cool design stuff, like make pillars leaning over and them like racks to like hold it in place above the water. Because the Valkyrien Skies stuff actually works better when it's built out of water. Plus, it would like look cooler because you don't actually build a boat in the water; you build it above it. But I don't know how I would make it like an actual dry dock or something like that. So we're gonna have to do some like cool design stuff like that. Then we have another staircase down to like this level. This is gonna have to be some sort of like, I might make this like put like a couple little like market stalls in here. That might be nice. Put some sort of like town center in here. And then over here, again, we're still in the upraise part. I have stairs going down here where we'll probably have like a path leading to something else over here. I'm not entirely sure what we'd put over here. Oh yeah, I was also planning on like building some sort of like work hut over here. Or yeah, something to like store building materials for like a boat. Or some sort of like workers building. I'm not entirely sure. But anyways, then I've sort of just like connected it all the way over here, kept it going out here, and turn right over here, where we're eventually going to build our lighthouse, I think. Yeah, I think I've decided this is kind of where I want the lighthouse to be. And then I'm going to put like an admiralty building over on like that other jutting out point that I was contemplating making the lighthouse. But I think I like this as the lighthouse better. But yeah, that's what I've been up to for several hours now. Don't even know how many. Or Actually, yeah, this didn't, well, this was a lot of placing of wood, and then, like, I have, like, all this outline done in wood, too, so I had to take up a whole bunch to put in this stuff. And it's nowhere near done. There's, like, design bits I want to add in. It would look better if we had, like, multiple boats in here. I might go steal another one of those. Or one of the other style of pirate vessels and just park it there. So we have something else in port. But yeah, as you can see, we have, like, that doesn't look great. I kind of want to put something there. And, like, those corner bits. Where you can, like, see behind it. Especially where it, like, lowers down. So we have some design bits we need to work on. But for now, the very, very basics of it are done. And we're definitely going to need to put something in here. Whether that's just like a lot of barrels, maybe like a small fishing stall. Not entirely sure. But, yeah. We are entirely tapped for oak wood. Like, what you see in for oak slabs here and what you see for oak planks here is literally all the oak wood we have left. I have our other backpack over here filled with building supplies. Oh yeah, I guess we have the stairs too. Because I ended up tearing down a couple of buildings and they used stairs for the roofs. So we got these stairs and one stripped oak. So yeah, we're gonna need to gather more oak before if we want to build anything with oak. And we're probably at least going to build part of the ship out of oak because it is one of our main wood types we have available to us. Like we can grow spruce, oak, and jungle wood at the moment. But yeah, that's kind of what's happened so far. We finally have a proper dock. One of the next major projects at this point is going to be our boat, because now we actually have a proper place to build it. I'll sort of think about how I want to design this, like, building area for it. Maybe use some, like, half slabs to, like, make, like, a sort of cradle going from, like, build up these pillars here, and then make, like, this cradle structure going from one end to the other, just, like, going down like that. That might look nice. Then we'll have... whenever we go to, like, release the boat, I'll probably just, like, go into creative mode. Because how I think it would actually work in real life is that they'd, like, slowly lower it down into the water and then, like, the boat would go out of it. But, one, the cradle will just get attached to the boat. Two, I don't think we wouldn't be able to actually lower the cradle down. So we'll have to come up with something for that. But for right now, now that our second major building project is, to a degree, done, I think we might continue on with some adventure. Like, we still need to finish up this island and down here. So yeah, I'm gonna start clearing inventory and then we'll head off on an adventure. So I'll see you in just a second. So, really? You're... Okay then, never mind. Actually, no, it is floating along. So, I just got exploded by a creeper because I wasn't paying attention, so I'm a little jumpy right now. Anyways, so the boat's apparently messing with me. I went to take it out of port, and it sank. I made it that far, and then it just went down. So, and then I tried fixing it, and it wasn't doing anything. It was just stuck at the bottom. I run over to shore so I can bring us in and kind of like show it off sinking. I turn around to deal with a creeper, and then I turn back and it's floating upwards. So apparently, it's apparently the boats, go inner. Apparently, these boats operate on the principle of acting differently when you're not looking. What is it? Quantum, kind of like what? Quantum theories or whatever. I forget what the theory is exact. I forget the exact theory. But it's like when they're trying to observe particles, they act differently when observed or something like that. Apparently that's also how these boats work. That's I'm just gonna cut off a lot of this. If it doesn't directly expose us to water, I'm just cutting it off at this point. Like, we don't need a ladder to get from lower to deck to from one deck to the other. This crafting table can go. Interesting that they here we go, I had an extra floater on me. There we go. I'm not actually collecting all of these, apparently. How are we floating now? Just by getting rid of that. A little bit better. You know what? Which of these barrels are needed? That's a needed barrel. You can't exactly break that. Oh, apparently pickup doesn't work for this. That's gone. Can I empty you? Okay, you're empty. Go away. Grab everything. Go away. Melons can go. These can go. Grab the other backpack and just toss everything in here. I'm gonna keep working on this and just like clear out what I can without exposing everything to water. Be right back. Okay, here we are. We're floating a little bit better. I actually brought us over to like the large section because it's like a flat bottom down at the bottom, and I was right over a cravine, a crevice or whatever. So like stuff would like break and just fall straight down it. So we're floating a little bit more. We're floating a little bit higher now. Despite the fact that most of the weight I took away was in the back, it's actually floating more in the front, which is interesting. Anyways, I even sort of like evened out the the sails. I remembered. This is the mast. Sails. Sails was the word I was thinking of, though. Then we have like this section up to a couple of chests and the barrels, and then we have the barrels down here. But anyways, looks like this is working a little bit better. Now I'm gonna sail us over to that other island so we can actually get to our exploration bit. So just 1 second. Okay, we're reapproaching the ice island. Right there's even the... Oh, that whale. Oh, it's coming back for us. The whales actually break the boats if they run into them, so that was actually pretty dangerous. There's the Cyclops Cave from the last time we explored this region. I think we're going to like sail up and around the island this way. The siren's gonna cause a problem. Maybe, but for now they're fine. See. How far does this ice plane go? Dang it, 1 sec. I had turned up my view distance a little bit, now it's getting a little choppy. I tend to stick at like 8, maybe 10, because anything else above that tends to get a little bit choppy. But I tried turning it up to 12, and that was causing a couple skipped frame. I hope it's okay. Anyways, do we have anything else around the edge of this ice island? Or this ice plateau, basically? There's more little islands dotting its coast. This really is just a giant ice, flats. What is the biome called, actually? I'm gonna take a quick run into it to see what the biome is actually called. This is, Frozen river. This is a very big frozen river, apparently. There's some issue with the islands mod spawning in some of these biome islands. Look, you got an entire island like this, or it just doesn't make sense to be whatever biome it is, but it is anyways. Anyways, what is that red dot on there? There was a red dot in like the middle of the ice flats, which we probably were gonna have to like dig to find. And I'm assuming it was probably like a rotnate or something if we were like dig probably like 50 blocks down. Well, we're not gonna worry about it too much. Another siren thing. We found a lot of sirens. Or at least, what is happening? It's acting a little strange right now. Like that. Why is it doing that? Ooh, there's actually one of the underwater temples, so I hate the fact that every time I have to get out of the boat, I have to like press F5 twice in a row. A little bit annoying. It's not anything super major, but I kind of wish you could go from backwards F5 to normal mode without going through. Ugh. I kind of wish it was two different buttons so that you didn't have to cycle through them. To go through both of those camera modes back to first person. Okay. Let me go away, chain. Why didn't? What is going on here? Come on. Getting a little bit of lag, and I'm not entirely sure what's changed to cause it. Because at this point, it's not like frame lags. It's like we're getting some words are apparently hard right now. We're getting block lag rather than just frame lag. So it might not have been the view distance. It might have been something else causing that little bit of lag we were getting a second ago with the boat. Haha. I've disarmed your traps. Why are words so hard right now? Oh, hey, I want that. Wait, it's like charcoal. I don't think I... Ooh, katana. You're a nice sword. I don't know why I'm taking everything. I don't need to take everything. Ooh, Tori Nomi Model Phoenix. This is one of the last... I think 2. I think we're only missing 1 devil fruit at this point. That's really cool. Next episode, we might start looking into those. At this point, I think we've been at this for a while and haven't really gotten to one of the coolest, what might be one of the coolest things in the mod pack. So that might be next time's ordeal, checking out some of the devil fruits. We'll probably go like an episode for each. I'll keep one of the katanas actually on me. Actually like a pretty good weapon. Tori Nomi Model Phoenix. Fairly certain that one just turns you into a phoenix. Blue stone blade. And tried. Oh. The phoenix fruit, I'm fairly certain, turns you into a phoenix. If you couldn't guess. Either that or it's like... Actually, no, that is one of the ones I remember seeing like someone use. But a whale didn't run into the boat, right? No, we're good. Okay, so that was definitely a good find. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, there are other commands for DF, and I think one of them is, yeah, available fruits. Nope. No fruit available, all. Okay, so... Yeah, every devil fruit can only spawn in once and can only be eaten once, unless someone loses that fruit, and then it can be gained and found again. I'm fairly certain is how it works from what I was reading. We found all of them have been generated and found, so they cannot be generated again, except for the Mira Nomi, the fire fruit. Actually, one of the few ones I actually know the word. So, So, yeah, that's something to be on the lookout for. Only one more devil fruit left to find. But anyways, back onto our adventure. I think we're gone around most of the perimeter of this ice island at this point. There's like a tiny little bit of, there's a tiny little section, before it meets the deserts just ahead. Or maybe it's a little bit more than I thought it was. Because the desert's still, that's not the start of the desert. Yeah, at least according to the map. There we go. We're about to reach up now. Oh, and that's a sandbar. Oh, and I've totally... Oh... Beep, beep, beep. Go this way. Ugh, what was that lag bit? Hey? Did I actually see this tiny little island off here? Or maybe not so tiny. I don't actually know the size of it. I just sort of saw it out of the corner of my eye. This is definitely a disconnected desert from the one right there. How big is this one? Ooh, which island do we explore first? Actually, it might be connected. 1 second. Oh, yeah, this is definitely connected. Oh, that's like a pirate ship right up here, I think. Yeah, that's like the flag. This is actually one of the ones we're currently driving. That's the flag on the back. Okay, so I guess we'll explore like the northern part of this part of the island first. We're definitely at a point where we don't have like a clear landmark for where this is, so let's drop in a quick ship. Here we go. Go away. So there's that. Now we have probably a good time to... Actually, while I'm thinking about it, I haven't actually used hockey at all while I was building earlier. Probably could have been building this up a little bit. Anyways, we do have... we are adventuring a little bit. Ugh. Oh, it's getting a little bit of lag right now, and it's not just like it's not just frame lag, it's some block lag too, and I'm not entirely sure why. Here we go, we got a couple structures to look at. Start with this tiny pirate ship. We know we can deal with these pretty easily. Actually, let's, I guess we'll go with the katana, because we have it on us. And our saber's pretty close to breaking. I guess we could just make another one. But let's hold off before we end up fully breaking it. I do not care about the dagger, though. The dagger was mainly just for training hockey at this point. Like, it attacks really fast, and it gets a number of hits in per enemy. So and they're really cheap as well. That's another important part. So I can just like, yeah. So the daggers are really good for just like hitting a lot of enemies a lot of times. So actually, I don't know if they're actually super good for training hockey. I just sort of assume because of that fact. Coal. We're actually low on coal and iron and stuff, so taking that stuff's a pretty good idea. That's flint, not coal. And speak of the devil fruit. I'm sorry. I couldn't resist that one. We now have every single devil fruit, so we get a chance to actually play with them all and see what we like best. That's cool. That stuff goes in here. That one goes in here. And we're once again having a... I have no idea what causes this. This is actually the only world I've played on where I've had this happen. I know it's... I know other people have had it before, but this is the first time I actually see it in person. Ow. 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 Let me get away. Ow. I'm sorry if I just like sort of screamed ow into the mic there. What is that little clicking noise we keep occasionally hearing? Yeah, I figured our chest piece was broken. Ow! Ugh. We can face down dragons, but Vindicators still beat us up. Guess I'm making my way back there. Okay, we're back over here. And I remember what that clicking noise I keep hearing is. It's actually from the katana in here. Come on. Like, I remember the real strength of the katana. It's not a very good when you play like vanilla Minecraft combat, but but it's like really fast and really strong when you're using the epic fight combat, especially when you let it sheath. You get that cool strike animation. So we might actually play around with the epic fight combat for a little bit here. We've sort of been sticking to more vanilla combat fighting styles and letting the enemies be the ones to mainly focus on epic fight. But we're using one of the swords where it's probably more beneficial to use it. Also, I forget, what do I have my epic fight special set to? It's sort of covered up by the water bars in the bottom left. Oh yeah, we don't have water breathing anymore because our sea serpent armor is all broken. Oh, it's Z. That's what I have that set to. So if we build up our special for this, and then press Z, we'll get like a super strong strike, like that. Okay. So yeah, I completely forgot what made the katana so strong. I just remembered it being strong. Now I definitely remember. It is that strike move, it is that specific strike move where it like sheaths itself. And then when you use epic fight combat with it, it gets like really, really good DPS. Ugh. I apologize for this episode. Like, I try my best to be decent with commentary, but this episode just isn't really making it cut out. Case in point, isn't exactly par. It isn't exactly shooting par, is it? That's not even the. I hope you got what I mean. I'm not even entirely sure I know what I mean. Up to par. That's the expression. Yeah. I thought that was a sea serpent. It's a hippocampus. Okay. So let's make our way on here. Oh, boarding axe. Oh, really? I forgot it shoots us like forwards and up rather than just up, or maybe I wasn't aimed far enough. Oh, it definitely shoots us forwards and up. We have to stand on like the very back corner of this block, maybe. There we go. There's that. We can make it the rest of the way, so let's enter combat mode. I definitely just missed that. Oh, yeah. It's been a while since I've actually used a katana. I forgot about all this. Come on. Oh, I'm stuck in that stuff. Ah, I only hit one of them with the strike because I wasn't aimed correctly. Come on, come on. Oh, ow. I'm stuck. Come on. Come and try and get me. Try and get me. Ah, there's just more of them spawning. Oh, that was it. Oh, that... Into the water we go. I'm surprised we managed to kill that one before it got us. Exit combat mode, because some of these mods don't layer right. Okay, there's nothing in these, like, dispensers. They're just for show. I was like, have I missed loot this entire time? But no. No, I have not. Oh, hello there. I just sort of heard gurgling, didn't really understand where I was coming from, then I turned to my right. Oh, I need this axe. Let's just dig our way in, I think, at this point. So... Here we go. Oh, hello there. Ow. Oh, that was close. I definitely dug the wrong block there. Oh. It sucks, because most enemies are actually less less dangerous in the water. Not these guys. Like, they could definitely still hit us with those attacks. Where's that? Oh, it was a whale using echolocation. Got it. Combat mode. Oh, that was close. That was maybe more... That was probably a bigger risk than I should have taken there, but I got it in the end. Okay, there's all this. That can go in here. Exit combat mode. And heal up a little bit as we clear out the rest of this place. What else are we going to find for, like, actual good stuff in here? We just take a quick look in here. At this point, I think it's mainly vanilla stuff. I'm not sure what I've added in for, like, real treasure mod, besides the devil fruits, and we have all of them. Aquaculture doesn't really add in treasure stuff, neither does, like, Alex's mobs. I guess we could technically find more artifacts in these, I think. What would we want? That sounds cool. That sounds cool. Kitty slippers, so creepers avoid us, would be nice. I think we really like the running shoes, though. Slippers would be nice. Bounty board for... Oh, yeah, I forgot I had in the Bountiful mob, which adds in these bounty board things. There's not one in the village, so I completely forgot about it. Cloud in a bottle. There's a good one we were on the lookout for. It gives us a double jump. Although we could technically get shoes with a double jump. Actually, yeah. Looking at this, there's a couple artifacts we want. This is all chiseled. Nothing here. Nothing here. Oh yeah, we could make a grappling hook. There's so many mods in here I just completely forgot about. Macaw stuff. No, 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 no. I mean, there's the old guns. We keep getting stuff for the old guns. We just haven't quite looked into how to work with them. Oh, there's so many mods in here that I completely forgot about and just haven't used. There is all this stuff from Pirate's Armories and Pirate Hat. We have some of it, but not a whole lot. Then we have the Relics mod as well, which we keep slowly getting stuff for. Yeah, there's really just not a whole lot as far as, like, actual treasure stuff for us to acquire, is there? Yeah, I didn't add in any real treasure mods. Usually I add in at least something. But apparently not this time. I guess I'll take the nether quartz. And this stuff goes in here. So yeah. At this point, we're sort of just fighting structures like this for vanilla resources. Maybe the occasional relic or talisman or something. And basically, other than that, just for the experience. both figurative experience, like, oh, we're fighting things, we're getting to do stuff, and also Minecraft experience, I guess, which we haven't actually have a real use for yet because we're not enchanting it. I should really just get to work on some of the, like, that stuff. Like, we have a food mod. I have all that. I have a lot of food growing. Still just surviving on baked potatoes. We need to get, like, a proper restaurant up. That's going to be that's going to be one of the next things. I see that, but I don't know if I feel like swimming all the way over there. I do have a boat on me. Okay. Let's just dive over here real quick. Cleared all 3 of the structures we saw on the horizon, so we're going to be heading back to the desert island in just a second, but I think let's go through here first. The boat kept going without me for a second, okay. Ow. Okay, so we get in here. Oh, I forgot they all activated. A bit late now, they've all gone off already. Oh yeah, I forgot we don't have water breathing anymore, so I was just sort of going with it, letting myself drown for a second. 2 scarab talismans. This one's actually, like, pretty good, right? They give us, like, speed boost and stuff, and oh, they need a belt slot. I actually don't have the time to go through all this. Underwater, we're gonna have to go through it once we get back to the surface, because we are slowly dying. All that. There we go. Go up before we die to tridents. Okay, there we go. I need to get more. I need to get water breathing again. The scarab pendant. The scarab talisman rather. These are pretty good. Oh, come on. Stop. Ow. Let me get away. I just want to go over what the scarab talisman does, because if I remember correctly, it's pretty good. Winds of the Desert. 15 movement speed in desert biomes. Block breaking speed. Blocks suffocation damage and grants wearer invisibility while inside blocks. And then burrow. Buries and digs wearer into the blocks underneath. Yeah, that's actually really cool. Probably should have gone in this one. That. And we're almost out of inventory space already. Oh, go away! Stop following us. That works fine. Okay, and we're back to the island. Let's that and pick up the boat so we always have it on hands. Okay, so let's run south then. That clicking noise that kept confusing me is the sound of the katana going into the sheath. We just sort of can't see it in first-person mode. Well, you'd see it in first-person mode if we were in combat mode. The fact that it plays when we're not in combat mode is a little weird. Anyways, like, we haven't explored, like, this section of the islands. And we haven't explored, like, a little bit farther south. Okay. So, only found, like, a couple of those pirate ships back there and a little tiny, like, fishing hut. Haven't found anything else, really, of great import over here. So... I don't understand what's... Oh, I really don't understand. I thought the dungeons dungeons were quite a bit more common than they apparently are. Because in, like, all of the test worlds I did for this, I would spawn in next to, like, 4 dungeons. And, of course, the one that's actually recorded is... the one we actually record is the one that just, they only spawn very far and very, very far between and very rarely. I don't really understand it. The fact that we've only seen a couple dragons is sort of understandable. I did actually turn down their spawning a little bit. I think they're set to spawn they're set to spawn for our base for the mod, I think is about 1 for every 150 or 200 chunks, I think, or something like that. And I set it to 300, I think, or maybe 250. I don't quite remember. Or it might be 200 chunks. It might be 250 chunks and I set it to 400. It's something like that, where it's not quite double. It's not quite twice as hard to find a dragon, but they are quite a bit rarer. So the fact that we've only found a few of them is okay. Is pretty understandable. Now that I think about it, the fact that we found 3 on one island is kind of insane with how I messed with that. I hadn't really thought about it before. No, do not blow up the do not blow up the Tasmanian devils. I will not let you. I will not be the cause of this. Now, a little bit of frame jittery still. Oh. Let's turn that deck down to 8 then. Don't really understand it. My computer technically should be strong enough to pick up, like, probably up to, like, 16. In fact, it might be just, like... And when I'm on my own, it usually does. It's probably just the fact that I'm trying to run OBS, too. That might be causing some of it, so that I can't actually have the view distance out as far as it should be able to handle. Ooh, we have another Rot Knight. Yeah. It's like a nice challenge. The katana is going to be borderline useless for this fight, though. Like, the Rot Knight does not care about DPS. You get 1 shot in every time he lets you get a shot in. So... Ow, I got stuck a little bit. So... high damage, low speed is actually like really good for this fight. Come on. Coming down at us. I'm less scared of you this time. I should have healed up fully though. Come on. Come on. Stop doing literally every attack that we don't want you to do, please. 16 damage. See, he's going down in 3 shots. Come on. Come on. Make this quick for us. I'm stuck. The hitbox thing is still annoying, but other than that, we know how to fight him. Come on. Stop doing that shockwave attack. That's the only one I can't actually dodge. Oh, I'm stuck in the doorway. Good thing you only did the 2 swipes instead of the 3, otherwise the third one was definitely going to hit us. Oh, that definitely didn't dodge that one, though. Oh, I definitely should have gotten a hit in there. Come on. Ow. Didn't quite get far enough back. Oh, that actually kind of looked like it did hit us. We got a little lucky there. Come on, show me your back again. Stop doing the shockwave attack. Just swing downward at us. There we go. Only 11 on that one. Didn't quite time it right, apparently. Come on. Stop with the shockwave attack. I couldn't get close enough to him because of his hitbox problem. That's a little annoying. Should have definitely had him by now. Oh, I definitely deserved to be hit that time. I sort of just ran into the line of the attack. Stop with the shockwaves, please. Come on. He's literally doing every attack we don't need him to do. Got him. There we go. A lot less scary this time. So, yeah, there we go. Another copy of them that we technically don't even need because they don't break anyways. We're just going to sort of collect them. And these always just sort of spawn on the edge of caves like that. Not entirely sure why. They can definitely just spawn in the middle of nowhere, though. Definitely seen that before. Like you'll run across them randomly as you're strip mining. Which, it's quite the shock, to be sure. But anyways, back onto proper adventures. What was I on before I sort of got distracted by the Rot Knight? I was sort of talking about dragons being more rare because I set the config lower, and getting slightly annoyed that we weren't finding more dungeons because test worlds definitely have them in abundance. What have we actually found for dungeons in this world? Well, this is the second time we find one of these. Thank you, game, for listening, but can I get new dungeons instead? Like, this is the second time we find one of these. We found the foundry over on the other, on like the Taiga Islands. What else? We found the foundry. We found 2 of these. We found a couple of the little fisher huts, and then a lot of boats. It's basically just been boats, which kind of makes sense because we're so much ocean. But we have found a lot of like large islands and just haven't found any cool structures really, besides the foundry. I know for a fact there's more. Yeah. When I did that like little test thing where I went onto my boat building world and showed my like test to see how much we could float with a certain amount of floaters. Makes sense. There was a dungeon in that village right by the testing zone. Another katana, just a different type this time. So like that was a little sneak preview of what we can find. We just aren't. And I really just don't understand why. Hold on a second. I do have Explorer's Compass in. I built one in the first world, but not in the second world. I forgot about it. I could build another one of those. That might help us find some cool dungeon stuff. What do we have here? I just took wooden arrows. I don't think we're going to be needing those. Don't care about any of that stuff. And I think that's it. The guy in the corner again? No, okay. Oh, I know there is one more chest. Cestus. Quick strike. Cool. Symphalian arrows. Didn't realize we could actually get those from this. And rope arrows. Okay. Don't need dirt, so we'll take the rope arrows and the Symphalian arrows, I guess. And we're completely out of inventory space at this point. Oh, wait, no, we have one more spot in this backpack. Woohoo, look at us go. So efficient with our inventory management. Really wish I understood what caused that. Don't need random bows like this. Holding on to those, holding on to this. What are River Roses used for? Bouquets, which we can use any flower for. Makes flower soup salad, which we can use any flower for. Dorito style, which we can use any flower for. Black dye, which has uses, of course. But I don't think we care about that too much. We can just leave that here. I'll focus on eating the bread just to gain the inventory spot. Extra katana can go in there. What do we pick up for weapons here anyways? Oh yeah, wooden arrow. We're leaving that behind, definitely. We picked up an iron rapier, nice, a pike, a great sword, a glaive, and a katana. Cool. Whole bunch of cool stuff. And we're done with this thing, because it has like 4 chests and like 5 guys we gotta fight. So, yeah, looking at the time, probably a pretty good place to end things off as well. So, yeah. Today's productive. I mean, I was productive. I didn't actually show a lot of the stuff I did today on camera, though, because I spent a lot of it just building. And I'm not really sure if that's what people want to watch, so I just sort of just did that on my own time and give, like, short adventures, because he spent a lot of time building. So, breaking it up a little bit seems like it might be a good idea. So we're probably going to spend a couple episodes now building, maybe setting up small things around the village, but nothing major. Oh, no, adventure and setting up small things, not building and setting up small things. We've already been building for quite a bit already. So, yeah, next time we'll keep adventuring in this area. I'm definitely going to get an explorer's compass at this point, just to help us find more structures. And I'll probably start cutting out a lot of this, like, empty land rather than just running across, like, a desert for, like, 10 minutes. Yeah, probably not the most amazing thing to watch, huh? Except for when we occasionally get, like, jumped by a big monster. Hockey-wise, observation's almost actually up to 1. Slowly training that up as we use observation hockey and as we just, like, run around. What is level 2, I wonder? Yeah, definitely not 3,000. Why would it be 3,000? Why would that making our lives easier? Why would we do that? Although, let's take a quick look at our hockey experience here. Info. 3001, 16, 165, 462, 129. I punched like one thing and apparently got an experience point for that one, so that's nice. The more we're slowly building up everything, observation hockey's obviously going up the fastest. Wonder what we get for level 2 of that. Hopefully something good. But anyways, next time we'll continue on adventuring in this area. See if we can't find anything cool. I would love to find like another cool structure. Because at this point the series is going to be a lot of building up the town and maybe not, unless we can find like cool structures to explore and good reasons to explore them. Yeah, it might be a lot of that same cycle, which probably won't last that long if we don't find cool structures and if it's just traveling, empty land, eventually find one thing, explore, beat it in a second. Somehow we've become really strong, and I'm not sure how. I like building a lot. So, building up a huge town for me is fun. I'm not sure if that's something to really, like, show all of it on camera. Because, yeah, I gotta ha, he. Let's put this here. No, I don't like that. Let's rip it all up. And just, I really need to see if I can get Dungeons Arise playing ball to like spawn and stuff more regularly. Because I would like to do more adventure episodes and find some cool structures to fight through. I suppose we do have the bottom layer of the foundry to go out again. We are a little bit stronger this time. So we'll keep that in mind. But anyways, I want to thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed as much as I have, and I hope to see you next time. So, without further ado, take care everyone.